The level below us is the press level, folks, and it's true. There are 165 seats in the press level with one urinal. And it's going to be...
It's going to be long line at halftime.
We got to try to film that halftime.
All right, the team captains are out at midfield, and they're going to have the toss of the coin. Just before this, Buffalo has won the toss, and they will receive. Just before this, we go back to the days in 1982, Paul, when we saw players, the whole team meeting out on the field. That was the big strike year, as you know, and the possibility of a strike looms once again. And just before this, before we hit the air, both clubs, every single guy on the squad went out and shook hands at midfield. What do you think about that?
I think it's nice that they get a chance to meet each other.
And that's about it.
Yeah, I just do not foresee strike, Rick. I'm sorry, I can't see it. I can't see them walking out at this point in time. They make enough money now. It's just not that. I think the owners will give them what they want as far as their pension is concerned, as far as medical benefits are concerned. But free agency is, I don't even think, is an issue.
Fuad Revez, 5'11", 217-pounder from Tennessee, will kick off for the Miami Dolphins. And deep for the Buffalo Bills in the middle is Rob Riddick, number 40. He handled the kickoffs last week in the game against Kansas City. And he's standing down at his own goal line, and we get ready for the final preseason game here at Joe Robbie Stadium. There is the kick. Riddick at the 1-yard line. Riddick fights his way close to the 25, about the 24-yard line, where he is brought down by a host of Miami Dolphins, the initial hit being made by Lifford Hobley, a safety, a 6-footer. A 23-yard return. There is the Bills' offensive setup with Kelly Bell, Byram, Burkett, Reed, and Metzelaars. The backs and receivers, the offensive line with Walford, Richard Hull, and Mitch Farrat, the rookie, starting at right guard. And Joe Devlin is the right tackle, the veteran. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. The ball at their 24-yard line. Reed in motion. Byram straight ahead. Byram bowls his way out over the 35 to about the 36-yard line. Tackle made by number 47 for the Miami Dolphins. That's Glenn Blackwood. A 12-yard gain.
Take a look at Byram, and it's just excellent blocking. Farrat got a good block. Even though he didn't knock his man on the ground, all Farrat did was keep that linebacker away from the runner. They picked up 10 yards on the play.
12 yards on the play. 1st down. Bell looking for room. Can't find much. Gets out over the 35. Gets out to about the 30. Well, let's see where they're going to spot it. Over the 37 to the 38. There's the Dolphins defensive line and their linebackers. And they're looking for help there. Hugh Green on a comeback and the defensive secondary. It's 2nd down. Gain of 3 yards on the play. Kelly to throw over the middle. Completes it to Metzelaars. He's out close to the 45-yard line. And very close to the 1st down. Tackle made by Jackie Shipp.
He has Metzelaars open. Kelly does down the middle of the field, and he throws it. See, Metzelaars just clears himself, gets himself in a position. Jackie Shipp is there, number 50. But Byram, Rick, number 35, the fullback, went out into a flat, and no one was out there with him. And you know that it's either coming from upstairs, but someone's going to see it, run the same play, and get back to Byram.
Another 1st down for the Bills. The ball right on the 45-yard line. Jim Kelly, you saw the numbers for last year for him. Kelly looks, throws, and completes it out over the 45 down to about the 43-yard line to Andre Reed.
And Rick, again, Byram, the fullback, goes out into the flat. You'll see him on the left of your screen. He leaves. He's wide open. No one takes him. Shipp is taken in the middle on Metzelaars. And here's Andre Reed. Look where this pass was threaded. Right in the middle. Blackwood comes up and makes the play. But that was rifled. A beautiful pass.
It's at the 42, 1st and 10. Hand off to Jamie Mueller. And Mueller maybe got to the 40. Tackle made by number 51, inside linebacker Mark Brown, a 5-year veteran out of Purdue. He led the league the Dolphins in sacks with just 5. And you consider the problem they had, although they only gave up 17 sacks, but they really did not have good penetration on their defense. When you think that Bruce Smith had 15 sacks for the Bills. 2nd down and 8. Kelly has come out throwing, and he completes it to Metzelaars. And Metzelaars gets it down to about the 37-yard line. Shipp made the tackle.
You have Bell coming down the middle of the field, but Kelly, when the receivers are not open right away, and you get the matchup, you get a linebacker on the tight end. That's the matchup you want. You get Shipp on Metzelaars. Kelly's going to go to him.
3rd down and 4 as Burkett goes wide to the right. Out of the shotgun formation. Reed is in the slot to the left. Pass is knocked down, intended for number 83, Andre Reed, and knocked down by Glenn Blackwood.
There's a situation where Kelly just tried to force the ball because Blackwood had excellent coverage on Reed coming across the middle, and there had to be, the excellent coverage was in the entire secondary, Rick, and he really didn't have anyone to throw to, so he thought he'd try to fire it in, but Blackwood, the old veteran, took it away.
That's John Kidd getting ready to punt for the Buffalo Bills. And in the middle for the Miami Dolphins is number 81, Scott Swades, the rookie out of Syracuse. There's Kidd's punt. And it's going to float into the end zone. So that's a touchback, and the ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line. Timeout on the field here at Joe Robbie Stadium. The Miami Dolphins nothing, the Buffalo Bills nothing. At Joe Robbie Stadium in Miami, Florida, Rick Azar with Paul McGuire. The Miami Dolphins will put the ball in play 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Got a little tidbit to tell you about Stan Gelbaugh, the Bills' number 3 quarterback. We'll do that in just a moment. Dan Marino calling signals. Here coming out slinging, the pass out to Lorenzo Hampton. And Hampton gets over the 30 to about the 32-yard line where Lawrence Johnson makes the tackle for the Buffalo Bills.
This is a screen pass, Rick, and it goes there. You get Marino looking downfield, and everybody's looking past deep, and then all of a sudden he just dumps that ball to the outside. There's the offense.
And the offensive line, they're looking for some backup help for Stevenson at center. They're not sure who that's going to be yet. 1st down for the Dolphins. The ball out to the 31-yard line. That was Moore in motion. Hampton gets the call, and Hampton heads up to close to the 35-yard line. Lorenzo Hampton, who gained 830 yards last year, scored 9 touchdowns on the ground, 3 more via the pass route. Bruce Smith and Jim Haslett made the tackle on Hampton on that play. The ball is at the 34. No score in the ball game if you've just joined us. 9 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Nat Moore, the veteran, is wide to the right. 2nd and 6. Marino dumps it out to Hampton. And Hampton is over the 42-yard line to the 43. And that's enough for a 1st down.
Now, Marino is looking downfield. He'll come back out here to Nat Moore. He's going to throw the ball to Hampton. But just take a look at number 34 that gets in the picture that takes Haslett. Right there is Woody Bennett. He blocks Haslett out of the play. Jolly comes up and makes the play, but Hazlett's downfield. Good block by the fullback.
Another 1st down for the Dolphins. Both Marino and Kelly coming out slinging. Number 82 is James Pruitt. He's wide to the left side and comes in motion. Hand off to number 23, the running back. That's Troy Stratford, 4th round draft choice, stopped by Lawrence Johnson. Stratford out of Boston College, 5'9", 191-pounder. And boy, they're substituting early.
They're just getting everybody in the game. They've got a lot of backs that they want to take a look at. Tony Nathan, he's up on the wall.
It's 2nd down and 3 after a gain of 7 yards.
Troy Stratford here, Rick. Just take a look. It looks like here he breaks it to the inside. If he cuts back to the outside, he might have had a little bit more running room. Didn't do that. Lawrence Johnson, number 48, makes a tackle.
2nd and 3. That's Woody Bennett. Woody Bennett gets down inside the 40-yard line. Eugene Marv and Mark Kelso making the tackle, a gain of 12 yards.
Now, I don't really know if this is Darryl Talley's fault or not, if he's supposed to have support, but look on the left-hand side. Watch Talley. He gets hooked to the inside by Hampton. Number 27 takes Talley to the inside, and when Bennett breaks to the outside, there's not a corner nor a safety there. Now, again, it looks like Talley he did get hooked by the back, but was there supposed to be corner or safety support?
Another first down for the Dolphins. The ball is at the 39-yard line. Marino throws, incomplete. It was intended over there for number 85. That's Mark Duper, who caught 67 passes last year, 11 touchdowns, 1,300 yards plus.
People can't see it at home, but I'll explain something, and on a replay we'll be able to show it to you probably later on in the game. But Marino, when he threw the ball to Duper, Duper had not even made his move yet. And what happens with these receivers, they're going down, and Marino knows exactly where they're going to be. They know exactly where they have to be. The ball will be there on the way before they make the turn.
2nd down and 10. Shotgun formation. Marino completes it. Out to number 30. That's Ron Davenport.
He uses everybody, doesn't he?
We've had Hampton in, Stratford in, we've had Bennett in, and Davenport already.
He's just a joy to watch. He really is, Marino, because he's got such a quick release. They know he's not going to run the ball. The Bills that time had a blitz on. And what does he do? He just turns around to another back, a different back, and he hits Davenport.
Moore is wide to the left side. He's got Swady's wide to the right. Out of the shotgun on 3rd. 5 defensive backs in for the Bills. And he's going deep for Swady's. And they're going to call a penalty. I believe it's on number 29, Derek Burrows, who was on coverage on the play. Let's see what they say.
Rick, I would have him take another look at this play on the replay camera, because what Schwades did is he came back to the ball. Burrows is running for the football. He has as much right to it, but he runs into him. Now, if you take a look at it deep, I don't know if we have, here it is. Now, look at Schwades. He's going into Burrows. The only thing that Burrows didn't do was look at the ball. He was looking at the man. And if there was anything on that play, I think it was offensive pass interference.
I tend to agree with you, Paul. It looked like Schwades gave him the bump as he was going for the ball.
He has a right to go through the man to the ball, but he can't push his hands off the man.
It's first down and goal for the Dolphins at the 9-yard line. Handoff goes to Hampton. He's brought down by Darryl Talley. And they're going to spot the ball at the 5-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. Don Shula, who doesn't have too many seasons where the wins outweigh the losses. Last year he was dead even at 8-8. It's 2nd down. Let's see if they call it a touchdown. That's Davenport, number 30, carrying the ball, and he's going to be just shy.
I think he just ran right through Jim Haslett. Take a look on the left of your screen. You're going to see Davenport. Hampton comes in the block. He gets a piece on the outside. And here comes Haslett. No, Jimmy never really got to him. Never got to him.
Nate Odoms, number 37. You see him on the screen there for a moment. Made the tackle. The 2nd-round draft choice. Ron Davenport. You saw his preseason statistics. It's 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Hampton over the top. Lorenzo Hampton, who has had himself quite a preseason.
I don't know if that's Johnson coming up to meet him, but watch what happens when he does. He jumps up in the air. No, that's Hazlitt. They both hit. Hazlitt goes backwards, and Hampton goes forward.
So it's 6-0 as the Dolphins drive 80 yards. The kick by number 7, Revesz, is good. And with the score, the Miami Dolphins 7, the Buffalo Bills nothing. Let's pause for this message. The Miami Dolphins with a 7-0 lead. You see Raul Revesz, and that is Rob Riddick standing on the 1-yard line. The Dolphins on a 10-play, 80-yard march. 5:09 remain here in the first quarter.
You were going to talk earlier about Stan Galbaugh.
Right, number 8.
He's on the kickoff return.
Wait a minute. He's a quarterback. He's on the what?
Kickoff return team. He's right up here in the front line. If you look down on your screen, the first guy you see at the bottom of the screen, that's Stan Galbaugh, the quarterback. And I'll tell you, the first kickoff return, he got a great block.
There's Revesz and there's Riddick. The Dolphins leading 7-0. Lorenzo Hampton up from a yard out. Here's the kick. Riddick at the 7. Gets to about the 20-yard line, and that's all he gets. Tackle made by number 53, David Fry. A 13-yard return for Rob Riddick, and the Bills get the ball just over the 20-yard line. 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter at Joe Robbie Stadium. Butch Roll is in at tight end, number 87 for Buffalo. We have Burkett coming wide to the left. In the slot is Andre Reed. Byram and Bell in the backfield with Jim Kelly, and Reed goes in motion. Byram gets out to about the 24-yard line, a gain of 4 yards.
See who Galbaugh took on?
Who?
Kolick, number 54 linebacker. He's not fooling around with defensive backs, pal. He went down there. He had little chicken fighting, but he kept his man off the ball carrier.
Well, if he does well on special teams, that'll be an incentive for Marv Levy to keep 3 quarterbacks rather than 2.
We have a man here in Miami that did it. Jensen, number 11 for Miami. He's on all their special teams, and he's also a backup quarterback.
2nd down and 6. Reed in motion. Bell. Oh, he got socked as he got to about the 27-yard line. Gain of a few yards. Number 95, T.J. Turner, the defensive left end for the Dolphins, the man who made the tackle in his 2nd year out of Houston.
I know it's not good news for Buffalo, but it is for Miami to see Hugh Green back playing. There, look at him. He's looking. He's sizing up the next guy he's going to hit, Rick.
He's looking around.
Yeah,
huh? Out of the shotgun on 3rd and 4. Kelly intended for Greg Bell, and it's incomplete. Good defensive play made by Blackwood, Glenn Blackwood. The strong safety for the Miami Dolphins, the 9-year veteran whose brother just retired.
And also Don McNeil, number 28, and that pass was to Bell. And Kelly is putting the ball in there. There's a question of the choice of some of the receivers, but he's getting it in.
John Kidd will do the punting for Buffalo. Scott Swades, there's Kidd. Swades is deep for the Miami Dolphins.
Short. Uh-oh.
At the 40-yard line. Swades gets tackled as he gets to about the 44-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. Tackle made by Mark Kelso. Timeout on the field. We'll be back right after this message. Rick Azar with Paul McGuire. The Miami Dolphins with a 7-0 lead with 3:29 remaining here in the first quarter. The Dolphins will put the ball in play 1st and 10 officially at the 44-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. They lead 7-0, a 1-yard plunge by Lorenzo Hampton, and the Bills have some new defensive players in there. Billy Witt, number 94, is in the ball game. Don Smith, number 74, and Bruce Mesner, number 97. They are the defensive front three. And Miami puts the ball in play now, 1st and 10. Dan Marino calling signals. He's got Hampton and Bennett in the backfield with him. Pruitt in motion. Marino intended for Hampton, incomplete.
He almost knocked Hampton out. He hit him right in the face mask with the ball. Eugene Marv was there. If you're not going to catch it, you're going to eat it.
Lorenzo Hampton caught 61 passes last year. Scored 3 touchdowns via that route. And again, Don Shula making substitutions as Hardy comes out. Bennett comes out. Davenport goes in. 6 defensive backs in there for the Buffalo Bills. 2nd and 10, and immediately the Dolphins go to the shotgun. That's Pruitt in motion, number 82. Now he stops and goes back to the other side.
Marino said, go the other way.
Wait a minute. Handoff to Davenport. And Davenport gets inside the 40-yard line. The tackle made by Derek Burrows, number 29.
Nice pop in there by Dwight Drain, number 45, that comes up on Davenport. Pruitt going the wrong way. Marino said, hey, the other way. Go the other way. Here it comes now. Just take a look. Here's a blocking, and when you see Davenport, number 30, Dwight Drain's going to come up. Right, look at this pop, right in the ribs. Burrows is there, but so is Drain.
3rd down and 4. Again, the shotgun. Handoff to Tony Nathan, number 22, just into the ball game, and he gets the 1st down.
Ran that quick draw, Rick, off of that shotgun formation, and Nathan is sitting there, and he runs it very well. Tony Nathan, number 22, also has great hands, but watch this. The middle opens up. They do cross blocking in the middle. The guard in the center cross. There's no linebacker in the middle to stop. Dwight Drain comes up. It's too late. 1st down.
Gain of 8 yards. 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. The Dolphins on another drive. The ball is at the 31. Hampton. Well, he tripped in the backfield, and he's going to get dumped for a loss. Jim Haslett and Eugene Marv making the tackle.
Talley was the man that was in the backfield. Talley got back in the backfield, slowed him down, and even though you don't make the play, you make the play happen.
Right. You saw the preseason numbers there. And now it's a 2nd down and 10 for the Dolphins. Some changes made by the Buffalo Bills defensively. 6 defensive backs. Duper is wide to the left side. And off again to number 27, Hampton. They like running that off that shotgun, don't they, Paul?
Mm-hmm. Did you hear the signals he called? Did you hear him? 34-30? Who carried the ball?
Number 27.
Yeah, but that 34-30 is the halfback going up into the 0 hole.
Oh, okay.
Smart, man.
Wow, you remember all that stuff, huh?
No, it just came to me. It sounds good, though, doesn't it?
Gain of 5 yards on the play. It's 3rd down. The ball at the 26. 5 yards to go for a 1st down for the Dolphins, who lead 7-0 as we're closing in on the end of the 1st quarter. He's going to throw this time.
Watch a rush.
Bruce Smith brings him down at the 35-yard line.
Bruce Smith just ran right by number 65, Jeff Dellenbach. And watch the left of your screen. There's Dellenbach. He tried to set up, but Smith is already gone. And there's Bruce making the tackle for the sack. Great play.
Bruce Smith with the sack, and that's going to force a field goal situation now for the Dolphins. And in to do the kicking. Attempting the field goal will be Fouad Rabez, and they're going to place the ball close to the 43, which will make it a 53-yard attempt.
good.
Is it ever? He hit that like a cannon shot. Didn't have much hang time at all on that one, didn't it?
Didn't need it. Referees are down the ends of their head goes by. Wham! He just really nailed it.
Claude Revez, 3-year veteran out of Tennessee, and the Miami Dolphins now lead the Buffalo Bills 10-0. A 1-yard plunge by Lorenzo Hampton, and now a 53-yard field goal for Revez. All rights to this telecast, or portions thereof, are the property of the Buffalo Bills and WKBW Television. Any rebroadcast or other use of this program without the express consent of the Buffalo Bills and WKBW TV is strictly prohibited. 7 plays, 44 yards for the Dolphins on that last drive. They held the ball for 3 minutes and 23 seconds. And Revez will be kicking off. We have 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Stan Gelbaugh again is on the kicking return team for Buffalo. He's the number 3 quarterback at the moment. Well, we're going to see if we can isolate him for you on this play.
He's 6'3", 207, probably 210 pounds. I mean, he's a good size. I like it when he takes on linebackers, though.
Rob Riddick is in to take the kick. He has the Porter boys alongside of him. Ricky Porter, number 26, and number 30 is Kerry Porter to the near sideline. Ron Jaworski warming up down on the sideline.
No, I just, when I saw Jaworski down there, I got to talk to him before the game, and he is just so happy to be down here. he had a choice between, he's telling me, Green Bay or here. Great choice.
His mom, Molly, not feeling too well. We'd like to wish her the best. Kerry Porter. And there's a flag down on the play as Porter gets to about the 23-yard line. Tackle made over there by Larry Kolick. 13-yard return for Porter. And the Bills will put the ball in play at their own 23-yard line as we have come to the end of the first quarter. The score here at Joe Robbie Stadium, the Miami Dolphins 10 and the Buffalo Bills nothing.
Now the Buffalo Bills, because they've turned around.
You sure?
Well, it depends on where they're reporting. Jerry Markwright is the referee, and he was pointing towards the Bills because they've changed the field. Now, they're talking to the Miami players, so obviously it's against the Buffalo Bills.
Against the Bills. That's Jensen and Blackwood.
We have an illegal use of the hands foul on Buffalo after possession had changed.
Did you get that? What that
was?
It's
illegal about? Use of the hands after the possession had changed.
All right.
Well, the possession changed when they scored a field goal.
Yeah, right. No. I think he's referring.
Was there a fumble
during the kickoff? No, I didn't see a fumble. They still have to spot the ball at the other end of the field.
Mark it off and then take it down.
And Shula still is discussing something with the officials.
Jerry said, "You're right."
Oh.
He's on the rules committee.
Oh. Yeah, he explains the rules to the officials
That's
every
right.
year.
Buffalo on the run back.
That Ken
And
Jolly,
that's the end of the quarter.
All right, we have finally officially come to the end of the first quarter. The score, the Miami Dolphins 10 and the Buffalo Bills nothing. And we're starting the second quarter. Jim Kelly throwing out to Butch Roll. And Roll gets out close to the 12. They're going to mark it at the 24-yard line.
That should be a first down.
Tackle was made by Barb Brzezinski, the outside linebacker.
Brzezinski gets outside, but really, take a look at when Butch Roll goes out to the outside. They're not covering anyone in the flat. That's what I was telling you before. Byram, when he was rolling out or coming out into the flat, there's no one there. Brzezinski gets there late. Roll already has the first down. They're giving the Buffalo Bills the outside flat patterns.
Reed is wide to the left. Burkett is wide to the right. Kelly to throw again. Knocked out of the hands as Burkett went up for the catch. And it was number 43 for the Miami Dolphins, Bud Brown, the free safety, who put the hit on him.
Rick, I know they're working on certain things, and I understand that, but they're down. The Buffalo Bills are down by 10 points. And again, I'm watching Byron go out into the flat, number 35, the fullback, and there's no one around him. And if we dump that pass to him, as big as he is, he's got to pick up 10 yards.
Kelly, 4 out of 7 so far in the game at 2nd down and 10 as Reed goes in motion. Bell gets nowhere. Mark Brown made the tackle. Well, he gains a couple of yards, so it'll be 3rd down and 8. The ball is at the Buffalo Bills 27-yard line. Trumaine Johnson, the man the Bills just made a trade for, as into the ball game, and he goes wide to the left side. Burkett is wide to the right as the Bills go into the shotgun on 3rd and 8.
Comes a blitz. They pick
Bills pick it up. Kelly is going to try to run for the first down, and he gets it.
Brian Sosha, number 70, thought he had Kelly wrapped up. This was excellent protection, but it was also great defensive coverage in the secondary. Watch, Kelly doesn't have anyone. He really doesn't have anyone to throw the ball to. And take a look. You're going to see Sosha come out, number 70, and he thinks he has Kelly. Watch this. Not yet, you don't. And that's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards for Kelly. The ball is out over the 35 at the 36-yard line. Reed is wide right.
Please throw a swing. No.
Kelly gets sacked by number 55, the outside linebacker, Hugh Green.
Do you know that that's the first time that Byram had a man on him? And that was Brzezinski, came out to the outside to cover him, and Kelly looked at him right now because he'd been open about 4 or 5 times, and that was going to be the main receiver. Kelly didn't have time to look downfield. Hugh Green, number 55, was in his face.
Loss of 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 14. Bell, the wingback, to the left side. Pass incomplete. Intended for Butch Roll.
But that pass really didn't make much sense because Butch Roll got back to the original line of scrimmage to hook up, and the 2 wide receivers were covered one-on-one, man-to-man. They were not open. Kelly has to dump it. I understand that when you're standing back there.
It's kind of a dangerous place to dump the ball, though, isn't it? Ball right over the middle like that, although he did throw it low.
He threw it low in a way so the linebackers couldn't get it, but you had 2 linebackers sitting there waiting on it.
Trumaine Johnson is wide to the left side as the Bills go to the shotgun formation on 3rd and 14. Kelly, pressured, looking, finally gets rid of it and completes it to Andre Reed, I believe it is. We'll check it. No, it's Trumaine Johnson. No, it's Rob Riddick. Okay, number 40. Rob Riddick made the catch, but well short of the first down.
And a linebacker covering him coming across the middle, Fry, number 53. Kelly is really running for his life. And you see the play here, and that's Riddick being covered by a linebacker, Fry.
He made that leap just like Andre Reed does, doesn't he?
Yeah, for a 6-yard gain.
John Kidd doing the punting. Scott Schwades is deep for Miami as the Bills have to give up the ball. They trail 10-0. Schwades at the 16. Gets to about the 25. Tackle made by Butch Roll, number 87 for the Bills, and the Dolphins will put the ball in play. A 47-yard punt for Kidd. Rick Azar with Paul McGuire. We have 11 minutes and 56 seconds remaining here in the first half, and we mentioned earlier that Coach Don Shula was looking for a backup for Dwight Stevenson. Well, he's going to get a good chance to look now because Stevenson is on the sidelines.
Well, that they might have gotten 10 points in the first quarter, but it's been very costly for that offensive line. First of all, number 57, Dwight Stevenson, who you see there, he has a right arch sprain and won't return in the game. And also their starting tackle, Ron Lee, number 72, a right knee sprain, but they say he will return. Now, it depends on how the game goes.
Ron Jaworski is at quarterback.
Well, Lee
number
is in
17.
there.
He's had a pretty good preseason since joining the Dolphins. Ron Jaworski from Lackawanna, New York. Pitch out to the running back. Fumbled. And it's picked up by Nate Odoms, and he is brought down, and he fumbles the ball. And then it's recovered by one of the Buffalo Bills. But there's a flag down on the play.
I think there's illegal motion by the Miami Dolphins. Are you afraid of thunder and lightning?
Yeah, I am.
Well, I'll tell you what. I just saw a whole bunch, and here it comes. Wow, wow.
I remember when they're discussing what happened here. We're going to have a look at that. Nate Odoms recovered it.
I think what happened here is the Miami Dolphins were in motion.
Here we go.
We have 2 fouls, both by Miami.
Yeah.
We have illegal motion.
Thank you.
Number 82, 2 men moving simultaneously at the snap. Also have a 5-yard face mask. Both penalties declined. First down.
All right.
Okay, now we're going to find out what actually happened here. Now there's Troy Stratford's coming in. He breaks it back to the inside, and the ball is just stripped at that point. Look at Odoms. He goes for the football, trying to get some help. And that's Mark Duper on the face mask. There's where the face mask is, and that's not a fumble. All right, let's just see that Bruce Smith is there. I just can't see the number of who stripped the ball away.
It was Seawright.
It was a Seawright?
Number 52.
Okay,
Right.
Seawright got the ball away. Odoms picks it up, but then there was a face mask by Duper downfield.
So the Buffalo Bills get the turnover, and they will put the ball in play 1st and 10 at the Miami 31-yard line.
Now, there's also a penalty.
Plus the
Because
penalty.
the face mask was after when the Bills had the ball.
Right. That's why they're down at the 31. 1st and 10. That's Reed in motion. Hand off to Bell, straight up the middle. He gets down to about the 27-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 6 yards to go for the first down. The Dolphins leading the Bills 10-0. We are in the first half. Burkett goes wide left. Reed is wide right. High formation. With Byram and Bell in the backfield behind Kelly. I don't know what it is, Paul, but Bell doesn't seem to be, either he is not finding the holes or the holes that are supposed to be there aren't there.
Well, I think that at that particular time, I'm not sure, but I think that Devlin was pulling from the right tackle position, and he also ran into Devlin because he had no place to go. They just jammed it up. Now, that's twice that the Buffalo Bills, that time it was supposed to be an off-tackle play.
Right.
The first time it was up the middle, and they're jamming the middle. If you're going to do something, you might as well, now you ought to try to go wide. Or what Kelly will do is throw the ball.
All right, he's in the shotgun formation on 3rd and 4. Throws it, he's got Bell wide open. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg Bell was all alone.
There's a reason he was all alone, that Donovan Rose fell down. On the left of your screen, you'll see a man on the ground when the ball goes in. You see Donovan Rose laying down just there, and Bell goes into the end zone. Kelly had enough time to find him, even with a blitz on. Just a great pickup by Kelly and Bell. But Donovan Rose was on the ground. Must have been a great move.
All right, Scott Norwood will attempt the extra point. John Kidd with the hold. And it's Adam Lingner, number 63, who is doing the snapping for the Bills. the kick is up, and the kick is good. And we still have 10 minutes and 24 seconds remaining here in the first half. There's timeout on the field. The score, the Miami Dolphins 10 and the Buffalo Bills 7. Rick Azar with Paul McGuire. We have 10:24 remaining here in the first half at Joe Robbie Stadium. That's Scott Norwood teeing up the ball after the touchdown pass to Greg Bell, which makes Marv Levy feel a little bit better than he did a few moments ago. Well, maybe he is still a little serious looking. All right, here's Norwood's kick. And that's going to go to Swade's. Scott Swade's number 81. And he is brought down as he gets to the 25-yard line by Jamie Mueller and Ray Bentley, along with Mark Pike.
All right, on this touchdown play, you see Kelly, he's got time, and he sees Bell. Donovan Rose fell down. Bell is wide open. People look around. Donovan Rose trying to get back. He's just saying, you know, I can't get back up and catch Bell. I don't care who you are.
4 plays, 31 yards. The Bills held the ball for a minute and 21 seconds. A 25-yard pass, touchdown pass to Greg Bell.
The Bills were offside on the kickoff, so they're going to bring this back and make him kick again.
Wayne Davis, number 21, the cornerback, who was in on special teams, the man guilty of being offsides on the kickoff. So they're going to bring that back, and they will re-kick from the 30-yard line. Paul, I know this is very near and dear to your heart. The Buffalo Bills have announced that former defensive tackle Tom Sestak will be the 4th person in the 27-year history of the Buffalo Bills to be inducted into the club's Wall of Fame during ceremonies, which are going to be held on October the 18th at the Bills-New York Giants game at Rich Stadium. And what an appropriate thing that is. And I know how you feel about it.
Tell you, Rick, I was a partner with him in business, and it was a great friend of mine. But, you know, when you look at him as a football player, it's probably may go down as one of the greatest defensive tackles that ever played the game. And I know 2 years he played on one leg, and he was good as most of them, too.
That's right. He still was. I'll never forget a tackle he made on Paul Lowe in the championship game out in San Diego. He was flat down on his stomach on the ground, lifted up his right arm. Lowe ran into the right arm and went right straight down to the turf.
Like hitting a pipe.
It's a unique thing that happens to Scott Norwood quite a bit. The ball falls off the tee on him. I've never seen it happen to other kickers as much as it happens to him.
Well, he's got it, first of all, off to the side, cocked a little bit. They have their own different ways of putting it down.
You kickers are all alike, aren't you?
Well, put me in that category.
All right. This time it's number 23, Stratford.
Oh, no, look out here.
Reversing his field. He's got some speed. He beats Norwood and gets into the 43-yard line of the Buffalo Bills before he's brought down. Troy Stratford, the man who coughed up the ball, allowing the Bills to take over and go in for the touchdown, returns it 51 yards.
Well, Mitchell, you're going to see Mitchell, number 25. First, he's going to miss him, and then he's going to come back and make the tackle. There goes Mitchell. He went by and missed him. Now watch who ends up making the tackle. This is hustle. Don't quit now. Norwood did a great thing by turning back to the inside. Watch the man that makes the tackle. That's number 25, Mitchell, on the bottom. And they liked that. They didn't like the first part. They liked the second part.
1st and 10. Jaworski at quarterback. Throws it out to number 27, Lorenzo Hampton. And Hampton gets to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Ray Bentley, who joined the Bills last year out of the USFL as a free agent, went to Central Michigan, 6'2", 245 pounds. As the Bills search and search and search for linebacking help.
You know what Jaworski said about this passing game?
What?
Precision passing. Now, you think about all the touchdown passes, the bombs that Marino's thrown. He says, and it's not really designed to throw the bombs. Figure that one out. Look at Hampton
to throw again. He completes it out to Hampton, but he is brought down after a gain of maybe a yard by Lawrence Johnson, number 48, and James Seawright, number 52 for the Bills.
When you see Hampton come out, Rick, he's wide open. And that thing that you talk about, the ball drawing a crowd. Watch this. He's open right there. Here comes Bentley. There's Johnson. Excellent play. Gets up, gets a part of the body, goes down the legs, and makes a tackle for actually 1 yard gain.
It's 3rd down and 4 for the Dolphins, who lead 10-7 with 8:43 remaining in the first half. Got Duper wide to the left side. Shotgun formation for the Dolphins as Jaworski wants to throw. A flag is down, and he is going to get sacked back around the 45-yard line.
I got a feeling the way it looked like they centered the ball too soon. I don't think Jaworski was ready for it, because none of the linemen moved. And after the ball went by, the backs and the receivers are looking to the inside. They saw the ball.
Number 82, offense, penalty decline, 4th down.
They called the penalty on the wide receiver, James Pruitt. Bruce Smith and Fred Smerlas get Jaworski down for the sack, and that's going to force the punt. And doing the punting for
Roby.
That's Ronnie Pitts, number 27 for the Bills. Reggie Roby.
Rocket Man.
Had a 44-yard plus average last year, and boy, does he sail these babies up into the sky. Goes out of bounds. The official marks it right at the 10-yard line. What a punt. He is something. You know what? Well, I don't know. You played at a pretty good weight when you were a punter, but this guy's 6'2" and weighs 242 pounds. That's a good guy to have on special teams.
Solid muscle.
In his 5th year out of Iowa. There's a pause in the action. With the score, Miami 10, the Buffalo Bills 7. Let's pause for this message.
You're watching another sports exclusive on Channel 7, WKBW-TV, Buffalo.
Right guard for the Buffalo Bills, number 59, Mitch Farrat. Hand off is to Bell. Bell maybe got a yard. Bell having a tough time running tonight.
See Mitch Farrat?
Yeah.
Took Jackie Shipp about 8 yards downfield, the linebacker, number 50.
Tackle was made by Turner, number 95, the defensive left end for the Miami Dolphins. A gain of a yard for Bell. The ball is out to the 11-yard line as Chris Burkett comes wide to the right side and Andre Reed goes out to the left. The back's in an I formation. The score 10-7 Miami. Bell gets the call again straight up the middle and gets to about the 15-yard line. Tackle made by number 59, Bob Brzezinski, an 11-year veteran. That's as long as you played in this league, Paul.
You bet.
6'4", 223 out of Ohio State. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the first half. Bell has carried the ball 7 times and only gained 19 yards.
Jermaine Johnson's in the game.
As the Bills go into the shotgun formation on 3rd and 4. Kelly is not going to get the first down this time. Boy, he just shy. Let's see where they mark the ball. They put that baby is, oh boy, the nose is just shy of the 20-yard line.
T.J. Turner thought he was going to bring Kelly down with one arm, and Kelly breaks out. Now, this is excellent coverage in the defensive secondary. Watch 95, T.J. Turner. He goes out. Here's Kelly. He gets one arm. No, thank you. And then Brian Socia, number 70, gets Kelly and saves the first down. Now it's 4th.
John Kidd has had a 47-yarder, his longest so far tonight. Scott Schwades is number 81 for the Miami Dolphins, standing back at the 38-yard line. Nice kick. Good high punt by Kidd. Sends Schwades back to the 34, looking for running room, and doesn't have any. Gets dumped at the 35-yard line by Butch Roll, number 87, doing a good job on special teams, along with Adam Lingner, the center, number 63. A 44-yard punt for John Kidd. And the Miami Dolphins will put the ball in play, 1st and 10 at their own 35 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. They lead it 10-7. The Bills scoring on a 25-yard touchdown pass from Jim Kelly to Greg Bell.
Miami Dolphins will look a little bit different without Marino in there.
Just a little. There's Marino on the sidelines. He had injured that finger, didn't play in the last 2 ball games. Saw his first action tonight, played the first quarter, and then Ron Jaworski took over. And he's in there now. Throws out incomplete. Number 21 is Davis, is in the ball game for the Buffalo Bills at one of the corner spots.
Rick, that was a bad pass by Jaworski, but you know, I was talking to Don Shula before the game, and he said, you know, Paul, I didn't realize he was that good. After all the years he played, he said, not only is he good, he says, the head on this guy, he's tremendous brain. He said, this kid picked up this whole system in just a matter of days.
He was with the ball club for 2-3 days, went in and played, almost won a ball game for him. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off to the running back. That's Troy Stratford, number 23, and he may have enough for a first down.
He does. They ran a quick draw again. Watch Troy Stratford. Now, he's going to just pick his holes. He's looking for Bennett. Woody Bennett, number 34. Woody went to the outside a little bit, so Troy Stratford saw the hole, went to the inside. Good blocking in the offensive line, and it's a first down.
Mark Kelso made the tackle for the Bills. The ball is out to the Miami Dolphin 45-yard line.
Davenport and Bennett are the backs.
As Shula has been switching running backs practically every other play. That's number 34, Bennett. A flag is down as Bennett gets knocked out of bounds as he crosses the 45-yard line of Buffalo into about the 44-yard line. Trajanik and Roland Mitchell in on the tackle, but there are flags down on the play.
Well, Dellenbach, number 65, is the man that hooked and then tackled Bruce Mesner, number 97, right at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be a holding penalty and bring it back 10.
Holding number 65. Off. First down.
That's Jeff Dellenbach, 6'6", 280-pounder in his 3rd year out of Wisconsin.
Dellenbach is right on the bottom of your screen. Talley sacrifices himself, and I don't know if we're going to see the holding penalty, but it'll come about right here. And they're on the ground. Mesner's on the ground. Dellenbach is on him. He tackled. That's right.
All right, it's first down and 20.
Screen.
Stratford gets bumped out of bounds as he gets to the 47-yard line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Great Bentley. Ooh.
No, I just saw Roland Mitchell take a shot from Stratford. Oh, just watch this. You're going to see number 25, Roland Mitchell, come up. Now, they're blocking his downfield. That's Foster blocking her on Talley. Watch 25. Bing. Oops.
Well, he got him out of bounds.
That's right.
With a little help from Bentley.
This bell rung also.
2nd down and 8. With the ball at the 47-yard line. Ron Jaworski calling signals. Stratford again going to the right side. Lots of running room. Gets the first down as he is knocked out of bounds by Davis. Another first down for the Miami Dolphins. 4 minutes, 42 seconds remain in the first half.
You see number 52, Seawright. He goes to the inside, and Bentley gets blocked to the inside. And they get Troy Stratford to the outside. Now, I don't know if that's designed for the linebacker, the outside linebacker, to go that far to the inside, number 52, Seawright. But once he does that, it's almost impossible for the middle linebacker to get back that far to the outside.
All right, Stratford goes into a slot formation. He's got Ron Davenport in the backfield as Jaworski goes back to throw again. Straight over the middle, and it's complete to Stratford. Stratford gets down to the 25-yard line, where Dwight Drain finally made the tackle.
They're not happy. That's Walt Corey, and I know he's livid. Teddy Cottrell is also with him. Here it comes. All you're going to have right now is a little delay in under. They're crossing patterns by the tight end and also by Stratford, who was out on the wing. Dwight Drain was there, ran him down. Not after what, about a 15-yard gain?
19-yard gain. The ball is down at the 25-yard line.
Young man wants to make this ball club.
Well, he's the one who coughed it up, and boy, he's been playing with a vengeance since. This is Hampton. Hampton gets inside the 15-yard line. Ronnie Pitts made the tackle. Well, I'll tell you what. Don Shula wants a running game, and he wants one badly, and this is a great place to find out if he's got one.
Well, look at on this play here. That was Bentley that dove and missed Hampton. And he got some blocking downfield. Duper isn't doing a whole lot. All a wide receiver, as small as Duper is, all he has to do is get in the way of someone, so they have to go around him. Another first down.
And the ball is down at the 14-yard line after an 11-yard gain. Ron Jaworski calling signals for the Dolphins. Throws, and it is incomplete. Intended for number 82, James Pruitt.
Here's Corey and Cottrell on the sidelines.
He's got, I'll tell you what, his severest critic is Jane Corey, is the severest critic. His wife comes, when he gets home, he says, that's the thing I hate most about if we don't do well, if the defense isn't doing well, and she'll say, hey, you got to stop the running game there, Walt. Gets on his case. 2nd and 10. Oh, what a great move by Hampton into the end zone for a touchdown. Lorenzo Hampton spins his way into the end zone.
Well, Wayne Davis knows what it's like to try to tackle someone in the middle of the field. Take a look at they just cave everything down the line. Seawright gets taken to the inside. Bentley gets taken to the inside. And here's Davis now trying to make the play. And you better not arm tackle. Not a man that's in full stride going to the end zone. And that's Hampton for the touchdown.
Can't tackle him up high. No way. Revez will try the extra point. And it is good. Rod Revez. There's Jaworski.
Well, Rick, they cave everybody into the inside. Once they do that, you see Seawright is caved to the inside. Bentley gets blocked to the inside. And then here comes Davis to try to go head-to-head with Hampton. Up around the shoulders. Take him at the legs. Hampton said, I just ran over one.
Second touchdown for Hampton tonight. The other on a 1-yard plunge. This one from 14 yards out. 9 plays, 65 yards. As the Dolphins now lead the Buffalo Bills 17-7.
Now's when you ought to show Corey.
Yeah. 3 minutes and 4 seconds remain here in the first half. And the happy Miami Dolphin fans here in their new stadium. Joe Robbie Stadium, named after the owner of the Miami Dolphins. Revez is standing back at his own 35-yard line, ready to kick it off.
I can't tell you how many timeouts the Bills have because we can't see the scoreboard.
How do you like that? That's one of the things wrong. But Porter takes it in the end zone, and he's going to down it. And the Bills will put the ball in play out at the 20-yard line. That's Ricky Porter, the free agent from Slippery Rock, 5'11", 205. The ball is placed at the 20, and the Bills will go into their hurry-up offense. They have 2 minutes and 57 seconds. We see Ronnie Harmon in the ball game, number 33. Jermaine Johnson is also in. As the Bills go right to the shotgun formation. Kelly calling signal. He's going on the way at quarterback. Kelly throws, and he completes it. Enough for the first down. Out to Chris Burkett, number 85.
And
coverage over there by number 49. That's William Judson. The hurry-up offense as the clock goes down to 2:39. 13-yard gain on the play. Over the middle. It's complete to Harmon. Harmon out to about the 37-yard line. Again, Judson in on the stop for the Dolphins.
The Dolphins had 12 men on the field. They didn't get a man off the field, and the official was standing right there watching it, never threw the flag.
It's second down. Kelly stands in there, and he's going to be brought down.
Sosha. Was that Sosha? No.
That's John Bosa, number 97, the #1 draft choice who just signed this week. Came to terms. He had 125 tackles in his senior year at Boston
First charge,
College.
timeout.
John
Buffalo.
Bosa.
With 2:07, here's John Bosa. Now just take a look at Richards blocking on him. Bosa spins out, and Bosa just keeps his eye on Kelly. There's one hand you're not going to get away from. The whole time that Bosa was here in town and didn't sign his contract, he was here at Fort Lauderdale working out in a weight room. And about every 3 days, he was on television talking about, I should sign my contract or should I sign my contract. But every single day he worked out with weights, did the running. He's in shape.
I'll say.
And I think they might have slipped him a playbook also.
No, that's not legal, is it, Paul? Is it?
No, that's right.
But they wouldn't do that.
No, they wouldn't do that.
John Bosa, number 97, the Miami Dolphins' #1 draft choice, who just tossed Jim Kelly for a loss, and the ball is now back to the 27-yard line, and the Bills faced a 3rd down and 16. Kelly comes back into the huddle after conferring with the coaching staff on the sidelines. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remain here in the first half.
That's the Bills' first time out, I believe.
The Dolphins lead at 17-7. Jermaine Johnson is wide to the right side. Burkett is wide to the left. Reed is in the slot. Out of the shotgun again. Kelly looking, wants to throw it. Finally does, and it goes in and out of the hands of Johnson.
It's a 2-minute warning, but I'm going to tell you what. The ball hit him in the hands, but Kelly was on a run straight at him and drilled the ball. And in defense of Jermaine Johnson, he just got here. He is not used to Kelly throwing the ball. And don't say, well, once you catch a ball, you're used to it. What, do we got a penalty here?
Hang on. No, we have the 2-minute warning.
Okay.
And they're going to take the 2-minute warning before they punt.
I'll get back to that in a minute about Tremaine.
Okay, the score, the Miami Dolphins 17 and the Buffalo Bills 7. The punt. That's John Kidd. And he will kick the ball to Scott Swades, who is back at his own 30-yard line. Well, he's up to the 34-yard line, moving to the left side. And he is brought down on a fine tackle
by Mueller.
By number 39, Jamie Mueller. A 43-yard punt for John Kidd. And the Dolphins get the ball back with 1 minute and 49 seconds remaining, and they'll have it at their own 39-yard line.
They just took Dwight Stevenson, the all-pro center of the Miami Dolphins, off on a cart. And we know he won't be back. It's a sprained arch.
And as we said, they have been looking for backup help. They're not sure if Dellenbach is going to back him up there. They got Doug Marrone, number 78, out of Syracuse, who is trying to make the team there also. Dan Rosado is another one out of Northern Illinois. And it's Dellenbach, number 65, who is playing center now. Handoff. Close to another first down for the Miami Dolphins. As number 22, Tony Nathan, who's an expert at it, carried the ball.
Hurry up offense, but he just runs right by Freddie Smerlas. Watch this. Here comes Smerlas. Freddie is tied up by a block. Kelso is down there helping out along with Pitts. Now what do we get, a timeout?
Well, they're going to measure to see if the Dolphins have made another first down. 1 minute and 33 seconds. 4 completions, 6 attempts for Ron Jaworski, total of 34 yards.
Very impressive, that young Buffalo boy.
Well, you say young?
Young.
Okay.
This weather must really agree with him. He's got pimples on his face. I said, what are you doing? He said, the sun's doing it to my face. Sun.
Well, his mom, Molly's got to be very happy, not only the fact that he's signed on to play, but that he's doing so well. Jaworski throws it out, completes it. I believe that's number 89, Nat Moore. Nate Odoms and Lawrence Johnson in on the stop. And now the Dolphins want to score again as the clock keeps moving. Jaworski, incomplete. It was intended for number 22, Tony Nathan. It looked like he got the ball there, but Nathan couldn't find the handle.
That was a little bit too low. A little bit low. When I was talking about Tremaine and Kelly before, Tremaine has only been to one practice session. Is that right, Denny Lynch?
Right.
And he's been in a lot of meetings, and Kelly does throw the ball hard, and every quarterback is different. And just say, well, if the ball was there, the ball was high, and Kelly was on a run straight at him and drilled the ball. Tremaine Johnson is an excellent receiver.
Shotgun formation. You got to look at the scoreboard there just a second ago. We have yet to see it. 6 defensive backs in the game. Pass out there complete to number 85, Mark Duper. And let's see where they're going to mark the ball. They may mark it enough for a first down.
It is, and it's a timeout, Miami.
54 seconds remaining here in the first half, with the Dolphins leading by 10, 17-7, and they're going to mark the ball close to the 40-yard line, and that's enough for a first down.
5 more yards and you're in field goal range.
That was the
for Fuad.
Listen to this, Paul. Are you aware that this is only the second completion to a wide receiver tonight for the Miami Dolphins?
Well, and if that's the case, then let's take a look at it. And that's who else you're going to pick with Duper. Now, Duper, they marked the ball at between the 39 and 40. It's not where you end up. It's where you catch the ball. Your forward momentum. There's the scoreboard.
There it is. That's what it looks like, Paul.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is pretty. Well, we can't see it from where we're sitting.
See that Budweiser sign on the end of it?
Well, lots of free commercials there. Of course, they pay an awful lot for those signs. All right, 1st and 10. The ball at the, well, it's really officially the 40. Jaworski parking signals. It is incomplete. Coverage by Derek Burrows. The wide receiver, Ned Moore, number 89, just getting up. There's a flag down on the play.
It's against the Bills.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 78, defense, first down.
That's just frustration now.
Roughing the passer called on Bruce Smith. And that's going to bring the ball down close to the 25-yard line.
48 seconds left to go. Miami still has 2 timeouts, I believe.
Bruce Smith, 15 sacks last year.
He's having a great training camp, too, and preseason.
A first down for the Dolphins. The ball closer to the 26 than it is the 25.
Did you ever hear him sing?
No.
Sounds like I'm always looking around for some woman.
48 seconds remaining. And off.
Freddie Smirlis.
Nathan, but it didn't work that time. Tackle made by Ken Jolly and Fred Smirlis. Jolly getting the work at outside linebacker tonight. Jaworski to throw. Move made to Duper, but it's out of bounds, and it's incomplete.
There's the classic example of what I was talking about. Duper had not even made the move to the outside yet, and that ball was in the air on his way to Duper.
On the incompleted pass, the clock stops with 25 seconds remaining. We see Moore going back into the game. And Marv Levy doesn't like a lot of what he's seeing. I'm not sure that he's all that concerned with the 17-7 score. I think he's far more concerned of some of the play of some of his players out there.
The missed tackles. The missed tackles at this point in the season, you know, in the preseason, the last one.
It's 3rd and 10.
Oh, takedown. There's a holding
flag down.
It's coming back.
Pass is complete to Duper.
Mark Dennis, number 74, just tackled Bruce Smith. I know you're doing that great play-by-play job on Duper going here and there, but it was coming back. I didn't want to interrupt you, but it's coming back.
I heard you saying.
3rd down.
All right. Holding called against the Dolphins. The flag is still lying there down at the 35-yard line.
It was on Dennis, number
Mark
74.
Dennis. And that'll bring it back to, well, now it's at the 36-yard line.
Look on the right of your screen, Rick, and you're going to see it here. This is a great takedown. Watch this. This is kind of a step over toe hold.
That's what you get from watching all those wrestling matches.
Oh,
right?
yeah. You got to get the technique down. That was good.
Swades goes wide to the right side. Nat Moore is wide to the left. It's 3rd and 20 with 16 seconds left. Jaworski going for it all. Into the end zone, intended for more. It's incomplete. Coverage over there by number 37. Nate Odoms and Ron Pitts also back there.
Fuad's coming in.
Fuad Revez.
You like that, don't you? You like,
Oh, sure.
that's Spanish in you. That's,
F-U-A-D.
you like that Spanish in you. Wow.
Wow.
Fuad Revez.
There's a 14-year veteran of the wars, Nat Moore. That's something for a wide receiver.
Well, he just waited till Shula said, all right, I need you. Come on back.
The ball will be placed at the 44-yard line, which makes it a 54-yard attempt.
He's got the leg.
Sure does.
Wow.
It's good.
Wow.
The first one was 52 yards. This one, 54 yards.
And he's going to make this team.
No kidding. I know what you meant by that. When you got a kicker that can knock him in from 50 yards away, boy, that's putting points up on the board. And Miami now with a 20-7 lead with 4 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And you know what that does to defenses that watch this team, and they know they're going to play him? You can't play soft defense anymore against him because you know that anytime he gets inside the 50-yard line, he's there.
54-yard field goal for Fuad Revez. 7 plays, 24 yards is all they had to gain. And they were plagued with some holding penalties there, and it didn't make any difference because Revez drilled it from 54 yards away.
Jaworski knew right away. Jaws knew. Fuad didn't know. Fuad's maybe he can't see that far.
What do you do on this team? You keep Jaworski, you keep Don Strock as your backup quarterback. They've also got Jensen here.
Well, Jensen's actually a special teams guy. He can play wide receiver. He plays 4 or 5 positions.
Well, you're going to keep 4 quarterbacks?
Why not?
All right. Porter.
Jensen just made the tackle.
That's why you might keep him.
Yeah.
All right. And that's the end of the first half. And the Miami Dolphins, after a 54-yard field goal by Fuad Revez, have taken a 20-7 lead here at Joe Robbie Stadium. We'll be right back after this message and a news update from your local station.
Which do I want, man?
We missed the kickoff, and we're just going on the first play from scrimmage, 1st and 10 from the Miami 27-yard line. Scott Swades brought the kickoff back there, and the pass incomplete, intended for Williams, the tight end. That's Joel Williams, the 8th-round draft choice.
Watch Joel Williams. Now, the ball is, the referee had to duck, and he had his hands on the ball, and you must catch the football. There's a young man in the game for Miami now that may see the waiver wire. He may get caught up in the numbers game, and that's Freddie Banks, number 1. And according to Jaworski, Ronnie says, this kid is a player. He can catch the football, but again, it may be the numbers game.
He is wide to the left side. Pruitt is wide to the right. Jaworski calling signals on 2nd down. And he's going to run away from Fred Smerlas. Gets a block and goes out of bounds.
Jaws is fleet of foot.
That's as fast as he can run.
Oh. Here comes, now the heat is on. Sperlis is being picked up by 2 people. There's a blitz on the outside by Lawrence Johnson, number 48. Does not make the tackle. Now here goes Jaws running at that 4 flat speed and gets to the outside, but he also got nailed.
All right, 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Ron Jaworski, the former Philadelphia Eagle, goes into a shotgun formation. The ball at the 33. Pass off the hands of number 22, Tony Nathan.
Jolly was on the coverage, but Nathan really had him beat, and that ball hit him right in the hands. And that's one of those expressions where the coaches will tell him, you just short-armed the ball.
Well, the Bills did what you said they had to do, as we see Reggie Roby getting ready to make his 2nd punt of the night. And deep is number 27, Ron Pitts, for the Buffalo Bills. The Bills defense stopped them.
Now they must score.
The Bills trail 20-7 as we get Roby's punt. Oh, the hang time. Fair catch called for by Pitts at the 33-yard line. And that's where the Bills will put the ball in play. And we'll get a look to see who is going to be in the offensive backfield. We see Frank Reich coming in to quarterback this club.
Rob Riddick.
Rob Riddick is in. Bob Williams, number 84, is the tight end. Jamie Mueller, number 39, is the fullback.
And I think Reggie Bynum's in the game, number 47. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is, as he comes wide to the right side. Number 86, Walter Broughton, goes wide to the left. So some changes in the offensive setup for the Bills. Frank Reich calling signals. Hand off to Mueller, straight ahead. Mueller powers his way out over the 45, close to the 47-yard line, and enough for a 1st down.
Now, Graff makes a tackle. Look at this. This is up the middle. Look at the blocking in the offensive line. Frank Reich Richard got a great block. It opened up the middle. So did Kent Hall, the center. And when that opened up, Mueller was there.
There's the running backs. Mueller gets the call again, straight up the middle, and he gets to the 50-yard line. He met head-on there by T.J. Turner, the defensive left end. The ball is out to the 50-yard line, gain of about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down, and, well, they're saying they're only giving them 3, so we'll call it 2nd and 7. There's Turner, number 95. Frank Reich in the ball game. That quarterback, Jim Kelly, played the first half. Hand off to Rob Riddick. Riddick gets over the 45, down to about the 44-yard line. He's very close to the 1st down. Depends on where they mark it.
He's got it. He went across the 43.
Okay, another 1st down for the Buffalo Bills. As we talked about the running game, seemed like it was on hold. Something's wrong, I think, with Riddick's right arm. He's sort of holding it there, favoring it a little bit.
I wonder what was said at halftime.
Once had a broken wrist, you know. Last year, you saw the numbers on Frank Reich. Jamie Mueller fumbles the ball.
He got it back.
But we saw Frank Reich saying, don't worry about it, we got it back. Don't worry about it. That stalls there. Kent Hull is the guy who recovered the fumble. But that stalls the drive. They had come out smartly, getting a couple of 1st downs, but now they have a 3rd down situation coming up.
Here comes Mueller. Now watch it. This ball is just going to be pulled out of his arm right there. And it was knocked out of his arm by Boza. And then Ken Hall went right back in and got it.
They tried the screen pass, trying to set up Rob Riddick. And it failed. Lots of pressure on Frank Reich.
That was Boza. Their number 1 draft choice was in his face. But the man who made the play is Kolick, number 54, was the linebacker, and he was right there with Riddick.
It'll be 3rd down and 9.
Boza's big, man.
263 pounds. Shotgun formation for the Bills. If you've just joined us, the score, the Dolphins 20, the Bills 7. Right. And the ball is tipped and the flag is down.
That was Mark Brown, the linebacker, number 51, that tipped the ball, and there's a flag down. It's a holding penalty, and they'll refuse this, I would imagine, because it'll bring up 4th down. Remember that first series of downs? The Bills took the ball, boom, boom,
Holding.
couple of first downs, and
Number
just stalled.
59, offense, penalty declined, 4th down.
Same thing happened here.
It seemed as though they had that running game going for just a little bit, picking up a couple of first downs. But now it's stalled. And John Kidd is in to punt for the Buffalo Bills.
Kick the ball to your left, John, and out of bounds into the stands.
Scott Swades is the middleman standing at his own 10-yard line.
Out of bounds.
For the sidelines.
That's it. Out of bounds.
And it goes out of
That's
bounds. Is that Kelso down there? That's who it is. He may have helped that to go out of bounds. It was headed out that way, too, but Mark Kelso made sure. Fine play by Mark Kelso. There's timeout on the field here at Joe Robbie Stadium. The score, the Miami Dolphins 20, the Buffalo Bills 7. Rick Azar with Paul McGuire. 11 minutes and 42 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. There you have a good look at Bruce Smith, number 78 of the Buffalo Bills. And the Miami Dolphins will put the ball in play 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line. Jaworski hands the ball off, and a tackle made by Eugene Marv on Davenport. Number 30 out of Louisville in his 3rd year, 6'2", 230-pounder, gained 314 yards last year. Ron Davenport.
Bruce Smith is a big man and a tough man, but that time they just double-teamed him and drilled him down a line of scrimmage. But Eugene Marv just filled the hole,
Played it
made
right.
the play. That's right.
No
a little
gain.
help.
2nd down. Hampton gets out over the 10. Close to a first down. 3 guys had a shot at him and couldn't bring him down.
You know, you just can't miss a tackle anywhere on the field, but especially when you have their back against the door, you want to make sure you have the guy. Just don't let him slip tackles and pick up 7 or 8 yards on the play. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 1 situation where they should have been looking at a 3rd and 8 situation. Freddie Smirlis also was one of the guys that missed.
Ron Jaworski, the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. The backs in an I formation. Hampton fumbles, and it's going to be recovered by the Buffalo Bills. Jim Haslett fell on the ball.
Well, take a look at this toss to the outside. Now, it looked like Hampton had a long way to go. Well, that thing closed in a hurry, and when he hit the ground, that ball just popped out. Now, that was not, the ball was out. Haslett ended up with the football, but the ball was out before he touched the ground.
He wanted to get up and run with it. Looked like Ron Pitts was the guy who made the tackle on Hampton. So it's a first down for the Bills at the 25-yard line. And off to the running back straight ahead. That's a similar play to what we had seen throughout most of the first half, Paul. That was Rob Riddick carrying. They tried to push it up the middle with Bell several times. The only time they've been successful up the middle is when Jamie Mueller is carrying.
I didn't like what I just saw. Kent Hall just came up limping, and I just, he might have twisted something a little bit, but he came hobbling back to the huddle. He's all right. He is limping.
Broughton is wide to the right side. Reggie Bynum is wide to the left. Complete to Bynum. Inside the 15-yard line. And that should be enough for another first down.
It's a nice pass.
Tackle
Nice
made
pass.
by Mike Smith. Number 25. Out of Texas, El Paso. Frank Reich, who was at the controls when the Buffalo Bills beat the Los Angeles Raiders 7-3, and he has got the team knocking on the door again. The ball is down at the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Mueller straight up the middle is going to go in for a touchdown. Oh, that guy likes to run, doesn't he?
Ooh. And he's the one that, so far this preseason, has been running extremely well. Rob Riddick got a good block. Farrat gets a good block. Look to the left of your screen. Look at Riddick come in. Riddick just took down the linebacker, knocked him on his back, and that was Kolek, number 54, opened that hole, and Mueller for the touchdown. But you're going to see Rob Riddick just gets an excellent block, and there's just no way to bring down Mueller.
Lifford Hobley tried to do it.
No. Sorry, Lifford.
Couldn't do it. That makes it 20-13. Norwood will attempt the extra point. The kid will put the ball down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Mueller, a 13-yard gallop into the end zone for the touchdown. There's timeout on the field. The score here at Joe Robbie Stadium. The Dolphins 20, the Bills 14. Scott Norwood getting ready to tee it up after Jamie Mueller ran 13 yards for a touchdown to make the score Miami 20, Buffalo 14 with 8 minutes and 46 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. There's the drive, 3 plays, 25 yards, minute and 21 seconds total time of possession, and the Bills have scored on 2 turnovers.
Exactly. That's the important point. They got the ball and put the points on the board.
There's the kick.
Short.
It's a short one. That's number 23, Stratford. That short kick will do it for you every time. He's gone, boys. He is gone.
Man, if this won't break your back, that's 2 weeks in a row that they returned the kickoff for a touchdown. There are no flags, folks.
Well, the short kick. That short kick really did it to him. I don't think Norwood got it to the 20-yard line.
Wrong. And I'm saying wrong. I'm telling you, Rick, the missed tackles. He went up into a bunch of people. Watch this. Here comes Stratford. And this is what's aggravating. Take a look. He goes into a bunch of people. They're all standing around waiting. Norwood really doesn't have a chance. Look at the missed tackles. They're knocking each other off. He cuts back to the inside, and it's nothing but clear sailing all the way to the goal line.
Well, the Bills had climbed into this ball game.
They just climbed right back out.
And they just fell out again. The kick is up, and the kick is good by Revez. And this crowd loved it. Roy Stratford, an 83-yard kickoff return for the touchdown. There's timeout on the field, and we're going to be back to Joe Robbie Stadium in just a moment. Troy Stratford just ran back a kickoff, 83 yards for a touchdown. And the Miami Dolphins have taken a 27-14 lead over the Buffalo Bills.
First of all, here's the short kick that was taken about the 18-yard line. But watch the moves of Stratford. Now, we're reaching and grabbing and standing up, and no one breaks a wedge. There's Jolly goes by. They get blocked. You're running over top of your own men. The moves of this young man and the power is Stratford is amazing. And he's also tired.
He's a 4th-round draft choice from Boston College, 5'9", 191 pounds.
Right, here's a short kick
to Riddick. And Riddick gets out to the 30-yard line. Tackle made by Donovan Rose, number 26 for the Miami Dolphins. There's no wind up there, is there, Paul? Short kicks.
Well, you can't see any flags. And
no, you look at the little flags up on top of the goalposts, and they're barely moving. All right, the Bills put the ball in play, 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. They trail 27-14 with 8:17 remaining here in the third quarter. Frank Reich calling signals. Play action, pass, completes it out to number 86, Broughton. Broughton tracks down inside, close to the 30-yard line. Walter Broughton. He's finally stopped by Don McNeil, number 28. for the Dolphins.
Well, you're going to see Broughton come across the middle, and no one stays with him. They were in a zone defense. They just let Broughton go across the middle. Watch. There's no one around him, really. And you can't look at number 28, who is McNeil, and think that he's covering him because they were in a zone defense. They just ran across the middle. Go back and run that again.
A 38-yard gain. That's as long as they've had so far in the preseason. Oh, that's Riddick carrying the ball. Gain of about 5 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 5. Doug Betters, number 75 for the Dolphins, making the tackle. A 10-year veteran out of Nevada, Reno.
I thought Reno was in Nevada.
Well, they call it Nevada, Reno. I don't know why. You know how those people out west are, right?
You can't figure out when Reno became a state.
2 completions and 4 attempts for Frank Reich. Well, they stopped Jamie Mueller that time. Jamie Mueller had scored a touchdown tonight for the Buffalo Bills on a 13-yard run. Larry Kulik making the tackle. Betters in on the stop.
Watch Doug Betters. Here's a 10-year veteran. He takes on Farrat. Watch this. Bang. Here's Doug Betters. Gets rid of Farrat, makes the tackle.
Good shot of him, number 75.
Fighting for his life.
It's third down. Bills go into the shotgun formation. Reich throws it. It was intended for number 28, Greg Bell, but the ball never came close to him, overthrown. Don McNeil on the coverage.
Good morning, Breakfast Clubbers, and how are you? Remember that?
No.
Don McNeil and the Breakfast Club out of Chicago?
I don't. I'm too young to remember that. Are you kidding me? Don McNeil?
You better tell your face and your body you're too young.
Scott Norwood in to attempt the field goal.
45-yarder.
The Dolphins only had 10 men on the field. Spotted. The kick is up, and the kick is
good.
It's good. Well, I'll tell you what, we haven't had a dearth of action here. There's been plenty of it and lots of scoring. That makes it 27-17, and we still have 6 minutes and 41 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. So the Bills come back and at least get some points up on the board after giving up that kickoff return touchdown to
Troy Stratford.
And come right back and get the field goal. And Norwood is teeing it up at the 35-yard line. Your serve, guys.
Yeah. I just wonder if they're going to kick this straight away again or just kind of squib it down through the middle.
4 plays, 43 yards. And, of course, that completion to Broughton was the thing that
Quarterback.
the Bills in scoring position. There is Marv Levy talking with Bruce DeHaven, and I'm sure they're talking over that 83-yard return. He also had another one earlier that got them down inside the Bills' territory across midfield. So the kickoff team is having its problems.
And Marv is not happy.
Oh, well, he loves those special teams. He thinks that's a very important part of the game, and he's absolutely right about it.
Well,
Kansas City Chiefs are proof of that.
Yeah, I've said it. I've been saying it for years, and it really is true. A special teams in a 16-game season, Rick, will win or lose for you probably around 4 games.
Yeah.
And that either puts you in the playoffs or takes you out of the playoffs.
And they can win you that many.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Scott Norwood doesn't have the ball yet. The official is bringing it out as we look at Walt Corey.
Sitting next to us in the booth next door, they're taping the Miami Buffalo Bill game. The Mound of Sound, Jay Randolph.
I knew who you were talking about as soon as you said Mound of Sound.
And Bob Greasy, former quarterback of the Miami Dolphins, who's doing an excellent job in college football on ABC.
Okay, we're getting ready for the kickoff now. It goes to number 27, Lorenzo Hampton. And they're going to try to do it some more, but they didn't this time. They got out to the 25-yard line where the tackle is made by James Seawright of the Buffalo Bills. Joel Williams doesn't look too good as he's coming off the field, the tight end for the Dolphins. A 22-yard return for Lorenzo Hampton.
Don Strock is now in the game. He will get his shot.
With 6:29 remaining here in the third quarter. They got quarterbacks all over the place on this.
Well, Marino played the first quarter, and Jaworski played the second quarter and half of the third, and now it's Strock's turn.
Fumble. The Dolphins recovered.
So we'll explain that to you. You have really a new center and a new quarterback. And Dellenbach will hear some things from Strock.
So the Dolphins recover the fumble with a loss of a yard. It'll be second down and 11. The ball back to the 25-yard line.
That's Dwight Stevenson. The arms on him, they look like your legs.
Boy. And off to Hampton. Hampton gets up to about the 29-yard line. Jaworski 6 of 13 for 45 yards while he was in there. Darryl Talley and Roland Mitchell made the stop.
Did you see what Talley did? Gives you an idea of his speed, his quickness, and his determination. Talley went in and sacrificed himself, took on the back, which is Woody Bennett. Got off of him, forced Hampton to make a move, then got back into the play and made the tackle.
Talley weighs 227. Woody Bennett weighs 244.
It's kind of splat when they hit.
It's 3rd and 7. Strock to throw. And he completes it out to Duper at the 40-yard line. Tackle made by Ronnie Pitts.
Duper has quick hands. That ball was thrown behind Duper. And if we could see the end of this thing where Strock, this is really his first pass, but watch, it's a little bit behind Duper. He just reaches out, grabs the ball, gets inside, picks up the first down. Pitts was there, but so was that ball, right on target.
Ball out over the 40, officially the 41-yard line. Pruitt comes wide to the left side. Banks is wide to the right. Little trouble with a handoff there, but he completes it out to Hampton.
Oh, Eugene Marv. Great play.
Just didn't let him go anywhere. Gain of about 3 or 4 yards on the play. It'll be second down and about 6. As Don Shula has been shuffling backs and wide receivers in and out of this ball game all night long.
The man we've heard about all through training camp and everything that's going to happen with the Miami Dolphins, with May be able to either trade or do something with Mark Clayton, is Pruitt. And has he caught a pass? I don't know if he's caught a pass tonight.
He's wide to the left side. Banks is wide to the right. Strock to throw again. Does. Completes it out to Banks.
That's the young man I'm talking about.
He's down to the 41-yard line.
Is he quick?
Pruitt has not scored caught a pass.
Watch Banks. Watch this. Well, look where this ball is. That's Strock. Bang. Catches it. A little move back to the inside. Davis makes the tackle. This young man here is an excellent receiver, and again, may get caught up in their numbers game. Guess who's going to take him?
First and 10. The ball at the 41-yard line. Handoff goes up to Davenport. Oh, boy, he turns it around and gets down to the 25-yard line. Ron Davenport.
Rick, again, we're in the same position. I don't know what the move is. Now, Jolly, watch Jolly get caught to the inside. You see 93, he gets caught. Marv gets cut down. Where's the support? That's Davis coming up the corner, but we didn't see his safety.
Gain of 16 yards on the play, and the Dolphins are on the march again. Under Don Strock, who's at quarterback. It's first and 10 with the ball at the Bills' 25-yard line. Banks comes wide to the left side. Pruitt is in the slot to the left. Hampton is the running back, was wide to the other side, and goes to Carty, the tight end, number 84, for the touchdown.
You know, you talked earlier about you've got Jaworski, you've got Strzok, you know, Marino's there, but just take a look at the veteran. He's going to look to his left, right here, and then he comes right back to the tight end. That's the veteran. That's the man. I mean, you cut him?
No.
The injured, reserve him?
No.
What do you do?
You keep 3 quarterbacks.
You bet you do.
4. The kick by Revesz is good. Strzok was on the hold, and that makes the score. Miami 34, Buffalo 17.
That little look froze the defensive secondary that they're looking back and watch. You'll see it from here. Now watch Strzok look to his left. First, he'll do it right now.
There.
When he does that, they all look left. He goes back to Hardy, going down the middle of the field, finds him there, and it's now touchdown.
25-yard pass from Strzok to Hardy. 7 plays, 74 yards. Strzok completed every pass he threw. 4 for 4.
Yeah, they'll cut him. Besides that, he's the guy that calls all the plays on the sideline.
34-14, the Dolphins over the Buffalo Bills with 2:44 remaining. We're still in the third quarter.
You know how many teams in the National Football League are looking for one quarterback?
Boy, wouldn't...
The Raiders?
Yeah, that's right.
Kansas City would take any of them in a heartbeat.
I was just going to say, wouldn't Al Davis like to have either Jaworski or Strzok? All right, Revesz has teed the ball up. Deep for Buffalo. In the middle is Rob Riddick. There's the kick. Riddick moves up to the 9-yard line. There's guys over there, Rob. He goes down at about the 17-yard line. Tackle for the Dolphins made by number 29, Lifford Hobley. 7 plays, 74 yards for the Dolphins. They held the ball for 3 minutes and 57 seconds. 25-yard touchdown pass from Don Strzok to Hardy.
You know, everybody. Last week, Kansas City, 289 rushing against the Bills. And when you have a team sitting there on defense worrying about the run and thinking that people are going to run against you all the time, it does open the pass up. And this is a classic example of it.
Frank Reich calling signals for Buffalo. Throws it out to Mueller. Mueller makes a move to the inside and gets close to a first down.
I think he's terrific. I
love watching him. Rose made the tackle for Miami. It is enough for a first down. So they will move the sticks up. They're going to place the ball.
Here it is, Rick. Watch. Here's your pal, Jamie Mueller. Watch it out to the outside. Now he gets the ball. You can run out that way, but not this man. Watch here. Boom, boom, boom.
Picked up another 5 yards.
And a first down.
The ball at the 29. Riddick. Riddick gets out to about the 34.
That's 5.
Now let's see.
Kent Hall is hurt, and I knew he was hurt in the last series of downs, and he's limping again. They're going to take him off, and that's going to bring on,
I believe it's Mark Trainowitz, number 62, who will come in to replace Kent Hall. Well, the Dolphins have lost Dwight Stevenson, and now Kent Hall goes off for Buffalo, both centers. It's 2nd and 4 after a gain of 6. Mueller. Ooh. Boom, boom. Boy, he took a couple of big hits at the 35-yard line.
I know he ran into Graff, number 58, when he hit that line of scrimmage, and he just didn't go. Well, he actually picked up about a half a yard.
About a half a yard. Graff is the 2nd-round draft choice from Wisconsin, 239, 6'5". Riddick is 4 for 18 in the running department. Reich is 3 for 6 for 60 yards. A little bit of a high pass from center. Look out. And Riddick makes the catch, but he is dumped immediately by number 49, William Judson.
You know, Judson could have put Riddick into the nickel seats, and he hit him low, and thank God he did, because he's hung out to dry here. Watch this. Riddick they wait until at the end and look at Riddick. You see Judson coming up. He went low on him. Had he hit him high,
Boy, I'd love to see that replay again. It looked like one of the Bills in that crossing pattern was wide open. Kidd with the punt.
Good kick.
You know this guy. That's Troy Stratford. He only got a couple of yard return that time.
Kelso.
He ran a kickoff back 83 yards for a score.
All right, here's Frank Reich going back, and you see Riddick just slipping out of the backfield. Now, we can't see downfield, Rick, if there was someone open.
He was looking down there.
But the pressure is on, and here's the angle. He just went underneath and cut his legs out. He hit him high. Could have been a giant headache.
Well, we've come to the end of the third quarter. And the score, the Miami Dolphins 34, the Buffalo Bills 17. We'll have fourth quarter action right after this message. The Miami Dolphins put the ball in play, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They lead 34-17 as we start the fourth quarter. Pruitt in motion. Hand off to the back, straight up the middle. Lorenzo Hampton, number 27, who has gotten a lot of work tonight and has had a very good preseason. 11 first downs for the Bills so far, 15 for Miami.
You think a fullback's job is easy when you have to go up through the middle? Watch number 30, Davenport. He takes on Mesner. Is that Mesner? Yeah. It puts him on his back.
Gain of 3 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 7. Pass complete to Banks. Banks is out close to the 35-yard line.
They're not going to cut him.
Well, I'll tell you, they've got a lot of good wide receivers on this ball club. If they're not going to cut Banks, they've got Scott Swades.
Look at Strzok. Look where he threads this ball. Between two linebackers.
All right. They got Duper. They got Pruitt. They got Moore. They got a fellow we haven't even seen tonight, Stanley Shakespeare. And they got Mark Clayton. They're going to have to cut some of them. Hand off to Davenport. Davenport gets knocked out of bounds as he crosses the 40-yard line by number 55, Jim Haslett.
Play looked like it was busted. Strzok is not, let's see, 4 for 4?
Yep.
See, they really, this team, you know, with Jaworski here now too, but when Marino goes down, they don't lose momentum with Strzok. They really don't.
He's 5 for 5 for 70 yards.
And the guys really like Jaworski because they know he's a real heady veteran quarterback that can get the job done.
It's 2nd down and 4. Strzok going for 6 for 6. He's got Banks, and he got 6 for 6.
He just beat Davis. Wayne Davis, number 21. But just watch what Banks does now. First he gets by. Strzok sees him, and he knows he has Davis beat. But the ball is underthrown. Look at the concentration back with his body to the ball, so Davis does not have a chance to get his arms in. Picks up the first downer at the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins with a 34-17 lead, threatening to make it an even wider margin right now. Hand off to Davenport. Davenport gets thrown for a loss. Tackle made by number 52, James Seawright, with help from Leon Seals. Number 30, Ron Davenport.
That play was not designed to run there. That was a little doodad on his own.
I was wondering what you were going to call it.
That little hole was blocked up in the middle.
All right. Bruce Mesner goes out. Don Smith comes in. Number 74 for the Buffalo Bills. 2nd down and 11 for the Dolphins at the Bills' 26-yard line. Don Strzok calling signals. Davenport. Gain of about 3 yards.
Billy Witt got him.
Had plenty of help, too. Billy Witt was an 11th round draft choice of the Bills in 1986. Set out last year on injured reserve, 6'5", 265-pounder from northern Alabama. It's 3rd down and 7.
The only reason Miami ran the ball those 2 plays, Rick, was to just run a little time off the clock.
The ball's at the 22-yard line.
6 defensive backs.
Miami has converted 5 out of 9 third down situations, and they're in the shotgun. Pass intended for number 82, Pruitt.
That's Mitchell out there, and that was excellent coverage.
Well, Strzok missed one. And we had Fuad Revez.
Fuad. Look at this. This is just tremendous coverage. Mitchell just took the inside, would not let Pruitt get near the ball, and they've shut out Pruitt.
The ball is going to be placed at the 30-yard line. It'll be a 40-yard attempt. Heck, this is a chip shot. It's no good. He hit on a 52-yarder and a 54-yarder. Now from 40 yards, he misses. So the Bills will take over. 1st and 10 with the ball at the 22. The score 34-17. The Dolphins lead. The Bills have the ball with the 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line as Fuad Revez has just missed a 40-yard field goal attempt. But he has hit on 2 others, one of 54 yards, the other of 52 yards. We have 11 minutes and 19 seconds remaining here in this football game. We'll see if Frank Reich is still the quarterback. I believe he is. Gelbaugh? No, it is not. It's Gelbaugh is in at quarterback. We tried to get an isolation of him. He played special teams tonight. He's on the kicking team, and he is now the quarterback.
Jermaine Johnson's in there.
Handoff goes to Ronnie Harmon. Ronnie Harmon looking for some running room. He gets out over the 25, possibly the 26-yard line. Gain of about 4 yards. Leonard Burton in the ball game for the Buffalo Bills.
We saw one fullback, number 30, Davenport, block. Now let's look at Porter block, and that's on Fry. And Porter just stayed with his man, and that's an excellent block.
All right. 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 26. Harmon trying to get to the outside. And he turned the corner. Managed to turn the corner. Let's see if he got enough for a 1st down. I don't believe he did.
Now I got it up to about the 30.
31.
No, 30. Not
Lifford.
31. I'll give him that.
Lifford Hobley, number 29, forced him out of bounds.
All right, here comes Gary Porter. Here's that play before. That was the play before. It just to watch him get in there, stay with his man, and not leave his man.
Gary Porter is 7th round draft choice. 3rd and 2. Harmon goes over the top. It all depends on where they mark the ball. Mark Trinowitz is in at center. Number 62 has replaced Kent Hull. We don't have a report yet on the injury to Hull. He limped off the field.
George Little was the man that made the stop, number 99 on the bottom.
It's a 1st down. Stan Gelbaugh, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, seeing his first action in preseason. He signed on as a free agent last year out of Maryland, 6'3", 207-pounder.
You notice in this drive so far, they've not thrown the ball. They're working on a running game, Rick, which we have not had all night long.
Bynum, the one wide receiver to the left side.
He'll throw now.
Tremaine Johnson is wide to the right.
Yeah, well.
Throws it off the hands of number 47, Bynum.
And if Donovan Rose was looking at the ball, might have had himself an interception.
Ooh, yeah.
But he's playing the man. That's exactly what he's supposed to do.
That'll bring up a 2nd down. The ball is out at the 33-yard line. Bob Williams is the tight end.
Tremaine was going on the wrong side. They got to get Tremaine lined up. He's only had one practice.
He's out to the right, and he comes in motion. Hand off to Harmon. Harmon trying to skirt around the outside. Makes it. And gets pushed out of bounds. Let's see. I think he may have had enough for a 1st down. Ronnie Harmon. turning the right side.
Watch Richer. Watch Richer, 51. Nice block. Looked like it was a holding penalty, but it was a good block.
And that's enough for another Bills first down. The ball is out to the 44-yard line. 9:54 remaining.
That's Dwight Stevenson. Nice look at his foot. A big old foot. Big foot.
Galbaugh to throw. Almost a completion out there to the tight end Williams, number 84.
And almost an interception by Mike Smith.
Those tip ones, boy, those are the ones that are scary, aren't they? When that ball goes flipping around out there.
It's kind of hanging around out there. Galbaugh has been on target both times now.
Second down and 10. Bynum comes wide to the left side. Tremaine Johnson is wide to the right. He comes in motion. Pitch out goes to Harmon. Harmon looking for running room. Gets out to about the 48-yard line. Met by a host of aquamarine jerseys. They look blue on the monitor there, but they're really aquamarine, I think. Isn't that the official color? What is it?
You don't think I'm going to help you with
No,
this,
I know.
do
Well,
you're
colorblind.
You're looking back, and there's 15 people
And
back
they're
there
all
all looking at you. Who cares?
There's Kolick going off. On 3rd and 5, fumble, but it was picked up and pass is caught by Ronnie Harmon. Galbaugh picked the ball up, fired out to Harmon. Harmon catches it, and it's enough for a first down as it's placed at the 42-yard line. Coverage over there by Donovan Rose.
Watch this. That ball was a bad snap, but watch Galbaugh get that ball out there in a hurry. He sees Harmon. Harmon's got him beat on the outside. Donovan Rose, number 26. And nice catch, huh? He's got great hands.
9 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this game. Backs in an I formation. The Bills trail 34-17. Stan Gelbaugh calling signals. Harmon gets down close to the 35. Tackle made by number 29. That is Lifford Hobley. And Betters, number 75, also in there.
Harry Porter gets a good block, and Harmon just cuts this back inside Doug Betters, number 75. And he picked up about 7 yards on the play.
The ball is at the 35-yard line. Number 26, Ricky Porter, comes into the game. Harmon better hurry up and get off the field. He made it. 2nd and 3. Ricky Porter, straight up the middle. Ricky Porter gets inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line. Ricky Porter's 5'11", 205, went to Slippery Rock.
Ricky Porter, 26. Harry Porter, 30. And Ricky just cuts back to the inside. He sees the hole right away. Kerry Porter's going to the outside. It looked like it might be going off tackle, but he got it back inside off the guard.
Bynum goes wide to the right side. Tremaine Johnson is wide to the left. Stan Gelbaugh is the quarterback. Ricky Porter again. Looking for room. Can't find too much of it. Got close to the 20.
Did you see Kerry Porter? Now, he stayed with the linebacker Graff, and that's what you're supposed to do as a fullback. Ricky Porter ran up in there, but if Kerry Porter would have let his man go, let him go, just make the initial hit and get away, it would have been tackled for a loss. They pick up 2 yards because the fullback stayed with his man.
That's Tim Pigeon, 9th round draft choice this year from Syracuse.
Harmon's back in.
It's 2nd down and 8. Pass complete to Bynum, number 47. Enough for a first down. Reggie Bynum comes up with a nifty little catch down around the 12-yard line.
Galbaugh is just sticking that ball in there. Look at this. This thing is fired behind the linebacker, in front of the cornerback, and Bynum is there for the catch.
So it's enough for another first down. The ball is officially marked at the 11. 6 minutes, 43 seconds remaining in the game. And off. Harmon. Harmon gets down to the 5-yard line, where he's met by a pile of the Dolphins. Clock ticking away. 6:19.
You got a lot of that first line in there. Well, you got Trainowitz at center, but you got Richer and Farrat in there at the guards, and that's where they're going, right up over the center and the guards. Farrat had his man down at the 5-yard line.
2nd and 4. Harmon tries to cut up, and he is nailed. He didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Ricky Graff, number 58, made the tackle. Graff, from reports, said started out rather slow in this preseason schedule. Had a pretty good ball game last week, and is getting his chance to play again tonight. He was a 2nd-round draft choice from Wisconsin.
He just has not been consistent, Rick. And that's the thing that is discouraging about it. They know the potential that he has. Moses in the game, their number 1 draft pick.
The ball is at the 6-yard line. They can make a first down without getting into the end zone. Ball throw does, completes it to Harmon, and Harmon gets down to about the 3-yard line.
You had a problem of Bob Williams, the tight end, and Harmon collided. And the defensive backs are allowed that one chuck at the line of scrimmage. Take a look at it here. There's Harmon. Now watch what happens. He gets caught up in front and could not run the pass play any deeper. It was only a 1-yard pass play.
I was going to say, do you think that pass really was intended for Williams and not Harmon?
It could have been.
Williams, you know, looked, he put his hands up there as if he was ready to catch the ball.
We're kicking a field goal here.
4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Well, you're trailing by 17 points. Ball will be spotted at the 12. And Scott Norwood drills that through. A 22-yard field goal. Timeout on the field here at Joe Robbie Stadium. The score, Miami 34, Buffalo 20. Scott Norwood.
Miami thinks onside kick.
Tees it up at the 35-yard line.
Rick, you take the ball, you take the clock and run almost 7 minutes off the clock, and you're down 17 points and kick a field goal.
Well, they could have gotten a first down if they had, you know, if that was it to go in for the touchdown, but they could have gotten a first down down around the 1-yard line and decided not to do that. I questioned it too. Norwood kicks it deep. Stratford fumbles the ball inside the 5-yard line and then gets knocked out, fumbles it again.
You know who did
Flag
this?
is down. Hold on, let's see if the Bills recovered. The Bills all say they did.
You know
Go
who
ahead.
did this? Jamie Mueller.
Oh.
You got to see what he did. Jamie Mueller. That's why they kicked the field goal, see, because they knew they were going to get the ball back on the
Yeah,
6-yard
sure.
line.
Okay, smart guy. Number 57, Mark Pike, recovered the
There's
fumble.
no foul.
Watch this. Watch what he does. Here comes Jamie Mueller, the fullback. You think he is a tough? Watch this. Bang. That's Fry, the linebacker. He gets rid of him. Now he sees the runner going to the outside. And he cuts back in. Look at his arm. Bam. He knocked the ball out of his hand. And Pike gets the ball back. And it's the Bills' first down at the 7.
First and goal.
How'd you like that one, pal?
He's some young fella out of Benedictine College where they didn't even have a playbook. When he got to the Bills camp, they handed him the book. He said, "What's this?" They said, "That's a playbook." Porter
No.
may have gotten, well, he got close to the 5-yard line. Give him a gain of 2.
Throw it.
4 minutes and 4 seconds remain in the football game. Miami leads it 34-20.
Throw it.
Throw the ball. The Bills huddling back at their own 15-yard line, or rather the Dolphin 15-yard line, as Bynum goes wide to the right side, and he's telling Trumaine Johnson what to do, and Johnson goes into the slot to the right. Stan Gelbaugh calling signals for Buffalo. Now Johnson goes in motion. Incomplete, intended for Williams in the end zone. The ball may have been tipped.
Rick, I just watched Trumaine Johnson come out, and first of all, he didn't know where the lineup. Then he got in the slot. Then he went into motion, And then he just went down around the goal line and just kind of hung around down there and didn't really know where to go. And
what to do, sure.
He does. He's going off the field now, but he just really doesn't know where to go yet.
Waller Broughton has replaced him, number 86. A lot of changes for the Dolphins, too. Broughton is in the slot to the left side with Bynum wide to the left.
There will be no field goal here, pal.
Gelbaugh back to throw again. Throws it into the end zone, and it's going to go over everybody's head. No chance. Lots of pressure. Gelbaugh had to get rid of it. And that'll bring up a fourth down with the ball.
They're going to take a timeout, the Buffalo Bills here, and talk this one over.
The ball at the 6-yard line.
But Brian Socia put some heat on.
Number 70. Socia is 274 out of northwest Oklahoma State. That's directly across the state from southeast Oklahoma State.
Which is... They got... Where's Donovan Rose from?
Hampton Institute.
Okay, where is that?
I don't have the vase.
Where's Hampton Institute? Anybody know?
It sounds like
Virginia?
In Virginia?
We got help on that one. All right, I'm gonna look for
Hampton Institute, Southern Mississippi.
St. Cloud State.
That's in Minnesota. I'm guessing because there's a St. Cloud, Minnesota. We got Slippery Rock,
Jackson State,
Benedictine from the.
All right, Stan.
Side. All right, Gelbaugh has finished his conference with the Bills brass over on the sidelines. It's 4th and goal from the 6-yard line.
Look for Ronnie Harmon.
Okay.
Throw a little slip job to Ronnie Harmon. Now, Ronnie's going to be split way out. He is the wide receiver on the left. He's not in your picture. He's got him.
And there's going to be a flag down on the play. The pass was intended for Williams. There's a flag down. They likely will call pass interference against the Dolphins. No, they're going to say it's against the Bills. One of the Dolphins says
well,
that.
Doug
anyway.
Betters is also, if that's offensive, pass interference.
Number 84, offense, penalty declined.
The man who was covering, I think, was number 21, Larry Griffin.
Well, they're going to call the interference against Williams.
Now, we can't see it here. Good protection. Good protection. But we're not going to see the interference because it was the push-off before, and that was Donovan Rose that was in there. All right, here we'll maybe be able to see it.
No.
I just don't see it.
Roland Mitchell, second-round draft pick this year from Texas Tech, having himself a pretty good ball game tonight.
Well, they'll probably run one more play before we get to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the football game. The Bills have had a couple of opportunities to score here in the closing minutes and failed. 2nd down and 12. Strock calling signals for the Dolphins. Davenport again. Gets out to about the 7-yard line.
Bills are going to call timeout, and that will be their second timeout. You actually get 4.5.
James Seawright was holding his wrist as he got up there. He was in on the tackle along with Dwight Drain. It's 34-20 with 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here at Joe Robbie Stadium, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Well, before we start this 3rd down play here before the 2-minute warning, I want to wish Hal Garner, who's going to go under the knife sometime, I guess, the first of the week. A young man that had that starting position on the left-hand side, and Shane Collin, we can't wait till you get back, young man, because you're going to be a great asset to this football team. And Hal, good luck, my friend.
I'm glad you mentioned that. He worked so very, very hard this year to get ready and won that starting job, let me tell you. That's Stratford, number 23, carrying the ball for the Dolphins out to about the 10-yard line. Darryl Talley making the tackle for the Buffalo Bills, and that'll bring in the punting unit for the Dolphins. And we're getting to the 2-minute warning, and there it is. 2 minutes to play. There's timeout on the field. The Miami Dolphins leading the Buffalo Bills 34-20. Ronnie Pitts standing deep for the Buffalo Bills. Reggie Roby is in the middle of his own end zone. That's Dwight Drain making sure there are the right number of players on the field doing the counting. And sure enough, Ricky Porter comes on the field. There was one missing there, folks.
Can't do it with 10.
This will be the third time Roby has punted the ball tonight. Oh, he sails one. Pitts. Took a lot of guts for him to take that one, Paul, because he, I'm sure, saw that player coming on his right side. A 49-yard punt for Roby.
But the thing that makes Roby such a great kicker is not only was it a 49-yard kick, and he's the guy that can kick it to the middle of the field because he puts it so high that the outside men have a chance to get down there.
Right. A minute and 50 seconds remain in the game, and the Bills have the ball at their own 45-yard line as Tremaine Johnson goes wide to the right side, and the Bills go into the shotgun formation. Stan Gelbaugh throws. Intended for number 86, Walter Broughton. It's incomplete.
Sosha's coming off. Something happened to him. It looks like he got hit in the face.
There he is, the big man, the big nose tackle.
Look, he got hit in the eye.
He got hit in the eye, and he's not too happy.
And you're right about that big nose tackle. Whew. Got a big nose on. Look at the nose on again. That is a big nose tackle.
All right. Second down and 10 for Buffalo. Reich is back into the game now, number 14.
Look out, Frank. Look out.
Tried to get it out
in
to
the grass.
Harmon. They're calling it there. Frank Reich replaced Gelbaugh for this last drill here.
Doug Betters was there, and Boza, number 97, started to get cramps. He just reached down and pulled his toes back.
The clock is running with 1 minute and 33 seconds.
Flag.
Reich throws it incomplete, or rather intercepted by number 49, William Judson. Well, when you're in that kind of trouble, there's a flag down on the play.
It may be defensive holding. I'm not sure.
Illegal substitution foul.
Oops.
12 men, defense.
Well, Frank Reich got lucky on that.
Oh.
They still have 12 on the field.
12 men on the field, and that's going to bring the ball back and give the Bills another chance and wipe out the interception by Judson.
Well, Boza's coming off, and maybe he was supposed to come off and didn't know it.
Well, he hasn't been with the club only since Wednesday.
Now they've got 11.
Agreed to terms. All right, it's a third down and 17 as Reich, who was returned to the game, calls the signals with 1 minute and 16 seconds left. Intended for Harmon. Well, he got an interception this time. Harmon makes the tackle down at the Miami Dolphin 32-yard line. Well, the 2-minute drill didn't look too good.
Bud Brown. No, it didn't. It just, he threw over the receiver and into the coverage. This is a situation where you just try to get the first down and not worry about getting the deep ball, because if you look at Harmon downfield, Rick, there were 4 aquamarine jerseys down there.
All right. Why do you think they made that substitution and put Reich back in instead of Gelbaugh?
They want to try and get down and score. And Galvo was throwing the ball very well.
He's doing all right. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins as we wind this ball game down with 1 minute and 8 seconds left.
We're going to do Pepsi player.
Oh, yeah. Strock to Davenport. Gains a couple of yards. Pepsi player? Oh, I think there's only one choice tonight.
2 things I drink, Pepsi and Bud. But not at the same time. I
was going to say,
I spread them out. Pepsi in the daytime, Bud at night.
Okay.
Pepsi player of the game. You ready, Lou?
You bet. Jamie Mueller, number 39, who had not only a good game running the ball, but he also had an excellent game on special teams. Jamie Mueller, the Pepsi player of the ball game tonight. 2nd down and 8 for the Dolphins. The clock running down, 30 seconds left. Davenport gets the call again. He stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe gained a yard. And that should be it for tonight, folks. The tackle made by Bruce Messner. You see the clock ticking away.
Great timing in this game.
They're just getting ready to do the news back there at all along our channel or our television network.
Hello, Irv. Irv knew
all right,
what was on in this game.
That's the end of the ball game. The final score, the Miami Dolphins 34, the Buffalo Bills 20. We'll be back in just a moment. Robbie Stadium, the Miami Dolphins win.
Individual plays in this one.